Well, you got to turn that over because then I'm going to be looking at Ollie. By the way, at my new home, there's a dog in the community that's like a fatter version of Ollie. And I almost took a picture of him the other day, but I was like too close to the owner. I was like, it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. She's going to see it. But I'm going to try to get fat Ollie.
I feel like you can take photos of people's dogs. No permission needed.
I agree. But when you're the only two and she knows you're taking a photo of her dog, then it gets weird.
Yeah.
Like I could sneakily take a photo.
Yeah.
But I can't obviously take a photo.
Yes.
I'm new to the community.
Is he short?
It looks exactly like Ollie. He's Ollie's twin, but fat.
Yeah.
Fat Ollie.
So Ollie's cuter.
Definitely. Well, no, sometimes fat dogs are hilarious. Like, especially ones that are low to the ground because their bellies are so big and they're kind of just like waddling. Like any wiener dog is the funniest dog in America.
Yeah.
You've never not laughed at a wiener dog.
Yeah.
I can't even look at him.
Just.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Cut. Aleena's got her first treat.
Tree?
Yes. Christmas.
Oh, I thought you said.
She had her breakfast and she had her coffee and she's still upset, people.
It's just not.
Huh?
They don't know what just happened. Okay.
Alex got shot. Okay, you guys. He got shot, but he's fine.
No, that's staying in. It'll be in there.
Yeah. And I broke a chair.
Oh my God. You know I cannot take jokes like this.
I know. I can dish it, but I can't take it, you guys. Like, that's the real thing.
I know, and you dish it all the time to me.
I know. But don't dish it back. Don't dish it back. Okay, so let's start talking about Christmas. Because Thanksgiving's dead. And you got your first freaking tree, and it's gorgeous. How did you decide your decorations? Like, how did you go with...
You're being so nice now. You're just trying to cheer me up. You don't even like my tree.
I think it's gorgeous. My dad, literally, if my dad went to a tree store, that's the tree he would buy. He'd be like, you guys, look at this beautiful tree with character. It's the best one on the lot.
So I went. Okay, I put up my fake tree that I got last year.
Thank God you got a real one.
And I was looking at it like, dang, this shit's ugly. It just does not go in here.
Okay.
It just wasn't giving me cozy, nice vibes.
This is cozy for sure.
And I just felt like it didn't fit. So I was like, Noah, what if we go get a real tree? And then we don't have to store a box.
Exactly.
All year. And he was like, I like this idea. So we go.
Your first Christmas tree lot.
My first Christmas tree lot. I've never been.
I wish I was there to just see the butterflies in your eyes.
I was just like a kid at Disneyland.
I agree. Yeah. There is nothing more fun.
And Noah was like, let's just get this one and go. And like, I was like, no, I want to keep walking around. Stroll through. I was like, also, do you make this tree in like a 3-foot size? Because I want one in my bedroom.
Well, the trees are all different.
They didn't make it that small. It was like 4 feet max. So I couldn't get a smaller one. But I just was like, let's go over here. Let's go over here. And I was like, oh, they're going to close soon. It was 7. They closed at 9.
We got to get out of here.
Yeah. And then I was like, I've never been. He's like, oh, I used to come here as a kid all the time. And I was like, no, I've never been here. Like, I've never had a reason to come here. And I just started crying.
You cried?
Yeah.
Christmas tree lot?
Yeah. I was like, this is so cool. And then they put it over our roof.
And you drove home.
And I was like, oh, this is so fucking cool.
It is. It's as cool as you're saying it is.
And I was just like so taken aback. And then, I wanted like a tree that wasn't as full. So it had more character.
It does.
Also, it's way better because you put less. It's a Charlie Brown tree, right?
For sure.
It's a silver tip tree.
Silver tip.
That's what it said.
Never heard of that terminology before.
That's what it's called officially.
Okay.
It's
better. You have all these ornaments?
Yes, I have tons of ornaments that I've accumulated. My best friend has helped me accumulate them because she's very big on Christmas, and I'm not. I want to be, but I needed.
You're Christmas in the making.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like she got me this ornament from I think it was like in Michigan. She like waited in line at some vendor, and it's this little bone, and it says Ollie's first Christmas on it. It's one of the cutest.
I love ornaments. When I get home, I'm going to send you all the pictures of my cute ass ornaments because they're fucking cute as shit.
And they've accumulated over the years?
Yes.
Yeah. So that one's like one of my favorites. Like I like the ones that have some sort of meaning.
Oh, the tree has to be full of meaning.
Yeah,
Every ornament.
Mine only has like 2 with meaning.
You'll get there.
And the
You'll
rest
get
are
there.
just like
Balls.
I haven't just balls, but I have like A's and
Plum
M's and
shakers.
O's.
That's great.
Yeah.
You're accumulating.
And I've had those for like 4 or 5 years. There's a Carhartt gingerbread man. Love that guy.
Oh, yeah. I just learned what Carhartt was. So that took me a second to process when you said it. It's like Carhartt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pants, jeans.
Yeah. There's also Carhartt whip now. That's like streetwear.
Streetwear. What's considered streetwear?
Like
you wear
casual.
everything on the street. Literally.
You do, but like a tie isn't street wear. You know, you're not going to wear that to go grocery shopping.
You know what? I have a bone
Actually,
to pick.
Mariam, what is the definition of
Of streetwear.
streetwear?
According to Maryam on
Wow,
Google.
you are already looking that up.
Oh yeah, casual clothing of a style worn especially by members of varying urban youth subcultures.
Urban youth subcultures. I'm gonna have to Mariam that.
A style of casual clothing which became global in the 1990s. It grew from New York hip hop
90s,
fashion and
good
Californian surf culture.
Yeah.
Good
yeah,
times.
yeah, yeah. That's basically how we dress.
Yeah, I
90s.
always dress for the streets.
Do you think that you're street smart or do you think that you're book smart?
Neither.
You don't think you're street smart?
I think I'm people smart. I'm people smart. I get people. You know? Do I
Oh,
get the streets?
yeah.
You know what? I don't even know the streets
I can
in
read
my original
I can read
neighborhood.
people.
Yeah. I'm people smart. I'm good with the humans. We connect. Animals, we connect. Streets? No, I'm not really good with streets.
Okay, back to the
Books?
treat.
Now, books.
Books.
50-50. Depends on the book.
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you
you're
quiz me
reading.
about Harry
You're
Potter, I'll know right away. You quiz me about biology, I'm going to have to read that book. You know?
Who's reading about biology?
Biologists.
Just
What is biology?
it's
What's
the,
biology?
It's the study of organisms.
Is it?
I think so.
So what's chemistry? The study of chemicals?
Substances.
Study of living organisms is biology.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
yes.
You're book smart and people smart.
And chemistry.
The study of beakers.
The study of human attraction.
The branch of science that deals with the identification of the substances of which matter is composed.
Oh my God.
I haven't even heard anything you said.
Substances matter.
Deals with
Did
the
you speak English?
deals with the identification of the substances of which matter is composed.
No. Why?
Okay.
Can I simplify that?
We got it. So it's chemistry.
Okay, all right.
Identifies
That was
substances.
the worst sentence
of
I've
the
ever
world.
heard in history. It was like 4 big words back to back.
Yeah, you can't big waters like that, Alex. What the fuck?
Branch of science that deals with the properties, composition, and structure of elements and compounds, how they can change, and the energy that is released or absorbed when they change.
See, the other sentence would have said, and metamorphosis of
What?
substances instead of everything else, you know?
Maybe we should take a science class. Can we combine the sciences? Can I go to an all-in-one science?
Yeah. Alina and Sarah do science.
Yeah.
I'd say like an all-in-one science class like that would
Yeah.
probably be around like 6th or 7th grade when you learn about like the
Great.
basics of all that.
Great. Science 101. I want to take the class. We'll dissect a frog. We'll bring it back to middle school. I hated dissecting frogs. What about you? I mean,
You guys dissected frogs?
yeah.
I'm gonna really throw you for a loop
You
here.
love you crazy murderer.
You hate frogs and you like cutting them up.
Yeah.
Can I speak?
We'll see if you're street smart.
I didn't dissect a frog. We dissected a cat. And we
Kidding me?
in my school
That's
school
not
had
right.
the same cat for the whole half year.
What
It was
the
like 9
fuck?
weeks.
Then you killed the cat?
So people were just like continually reopening this cat up?
Yeah, we would put it in a bag and then go back to it the next
A
week.
bag in a fridge?
It was like soaked in formaldehyde, and you'd have to like touch their like body. Like I've seen what their like everything, their flesh and everything looks
I
like.
don't like that.
That's what we had to. That was my. What class is that where you do that?
Science 101.
None. There's no
No,
class
where
where
you
you
do
cut
the
up
frog.
cats.
Where you do the frog.
Science
Yeah,
101.
like probably biology. Probably biology, I assume.
Yeah.
Or anatomy. I don't
Yeah.
know if anatomy is
And
You don't take anatomy in 7th grade.
I thought it was weird. I'm like,
It's weird.
This is weird. This is a full-blown cat. Mine was like white and orange, and
Its colors were still there.
yeah, its fur was still there, its face and everything. And I was like, this is a lot. And then it's one of those things that I discovered later that no one else did,
No.
and I was like, that was messed up.
We should
That my
call
school
911.
did that.
Very messed up.
That's a full-on animal. That's a mammal.
So they're pairing you with other students through matchmaking
Yes.
quizzes, and then they're having you chop up cats. What the fuck was your high school?
Yeah,
Serious.
it was pretty messed up. And then earlier in my youth, I went on a
In my youth.
what?
Where did you go? Did you go on a hiking trail? What the hell?
I went on a boat trip, and I actually just found the certificate as proof.
Yeah.
We went on a boat trip, and we were like pretending to be seamen,
Yeah, we were also seamen.
Yeah.
We did this too, but this was 4th grade for us.
and we had to actually stay on the boat overnight in like San Luis Obispo, and everyone had jobs and tasks that they had to do. Have I told
We
you
did
this?
this. Yeah.
Have I mentioned this?
Yeah, you're really proud
yeah.
of your seaman days, and I think you just like to talk about it.
I'm really not.
What was your what was your job on staff?
I had to do the deck watching at 4 a.m. I was
yeah.
awake on the deck that was docked, watching the boat, and then I also had to make porridge. I had 2 jobs.
So you were the kitchen staff.
I did 2 things that we rotated, but the worst part was you had to poop in a bucket and throw it overboard.
My boat did not go that far.
I didn't poo, but I peed.
Of course not.
I peed. But people you'd have to go in the bucket and throw it over. And I was
That's
like,
too much. How old were you?
Maybe 4th, 5th grade.
Yeah, ours was 4th grade. We didn't have to poop in the bucket. There was no bucket poop for us.
I thought that was so messed up.
It
They're
is
like,
messed
if you're
up.
going to the bathroom, this is what they did back in the 1600s.
That's
so
too far.
This is what you have to do. They took things very seriously.
Speaking of the 1600s, you want to hear something that I'm newly obsessed with?
No.
I'm going to tell you anyway. People who walked across the country to California. Like, what are those people called? Travelers? You know what I'm talking about, though? The ones in the carriages, like in 1844.
Are you thinking like the Oregon Trail and stuff?
I'm thinking about the Oregon
or like
Trail.
San Francisco 49ers people that.
Like the Gold Rush.
Yeah, the Gold Rush.
Thinking Gold Rush. People got in their carts.
Oh, I know what they're called.
What?
Explorers.
No, it's not explorers. They got in their carts. No, explorers.
Christopher Columbus.
No.
was an explorer.
We're not talking Christopher
not talking
Columbus.
Columbus,
I'm
that piece
talking.
of crap.
I'm talking. I'm talking people who were here, like in the Americas, and then the government said, like, if you guys move to California, if you guys move out west, we'll give you land or whatever. So, like, go grab your land. So people got in their horse-drawn carriages and horsed across the entire country to California or Oregon or Colorado.
Yeah.
I'm recently obsessed with those people. So every time I'm having like a hard day, I'm like, well, you didn't have to walk across country.
I don't think they walked, though. They carriaged.
No, most of them walked, and no one wanted to be in the carriage. The carriage was for their stuff because it was bumpy. Well, wasn't any paved roads?
How do you know this?
Because I'm telling you, I'm recently obsessed, and it's what I'm looking into.
Are you book smart?
I know, but I'm random thing interested in.
Interesting. What about people who sail across the ocean and discover new countries? What do you think about them?
I don't know. I don't like boats as much, so I'm not as interested.
You think it's kind of easy?
Not really, because I love the idea that they saw the horizon and they were like, you know what? Right after the horizon, we're gonna fall off the planet.
How did they know where the F they were going?
They didn't. When they ended up in the United States, they thought they were in India. Idiots.
You know that?
Yeah.
Is that true?
I'm pretty sure that that's like a rumor that once they'd gotten there, they had like that they had understood that these were not like the Indians that they were looking for.
I thought that was just maybe.
I'm gonna check.
Yeah.
Imagine getting on a boat and being, okay,
Let's
we're gonna
see
go.
where this goes.
What if you just took 8 wrong turns and you were just in the ocean all year?
That's the thing. You can't make a wrong turn in the ocean. You're eventually going to get somewhere.
He thought that he had landed in the Indies,
Indies. What's
not like
Indies?
actual India, like Indonesia and that area.
Okay. How did they know of Indonesia?
Well, that was quite close to. It's like in the general
I
area.
heard about it in books.
Oh, someone
But
wrote about it.
People were already like
But
traveling there to to trade and stuff, but they're just trying to find a better trade route.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should study the trade routes. See where people were going. See what they were up to.
People were all about spices.
Yeah, people would like I was gonna say drive. People would drive so far for random spices. Like imagine being
I just ate the microphone with my teeth
because you were thinking spices. Imagine being so obsessed with spices that you would travel for months to get them.
Just to get paprika that tastes like nothing.
I know. Like, oh, wow, this really enhanced my puff.
I did add it to my mac and cheese, but I don't really think.
But
it
you
tastes
wouldn't go
anything.
months. You wouldn't travel.
No,
months
I wouldn't
paprika.
go. I wouldn't go 9 months in the ocean to get
Hell
some
no.
spice jars. When you would read about that shit, it'd
People
be like
got scurvy.
I don't even know what that is.
That's something that people got. That's all I know.
It sounds like curvy with an S.
It is. That's exactly what it is. But scurvy, I think, is something ship related. I don't know what, but people got it.
Remember
The Titans?
the flu?
It's your teeth. Your teeth get all like fucked up and fall.
Okay, well, it was England. Everyone knows that the English have the teeth issue. So that makes sense.
Back to spices.
Yeah. So people will travel on land and by sea to the Indies for spices.
Yeah.
And then people imagine.
I bet you their spices sucked too. Probably weren't, they never even
No, I bet the
figured out.
spices were super
No, they
good.
probably hadn't even figured out like potency yet.
Yeah, like their paprika was so overwhelming.
Yeah.
You were like,
It was just
my
leaves.
God.
What is paprika from?
Could be anything.
Feels like it's from roses.
No way. Rose petals? No
Yeah,
way.
like rose petals that are spicy.
Imagine
What's red?
What's red?
chili.
Paprika, and it looks like a chili.
Maybe like a
So what is
like
it
a nut.
A nut.
Not a nut, but like a ball. I'm imagining a ball.
Paprika is a spice made from dried and ground red peppers.
Oh God, no flavor.
Okay, cool.
Red peppers have like barely any flavor. Red bell peppers. Anyways, off paprika, you guys. We don't want to be too harsh on paprika today. I don't add that to my mac and cheese. I think the cheese is just fine as it is. But okay, so imagine right now you're a little English lad. You get on your boat, you travel, you're like, let's go to the Americas. It's crazy over there. Here it's crazy. Here it's kooky. Get on your boat.
Just go straight.
You go straight on your boat.
But you go straight and the currents are pushing you this way and you end up in Antarctica.
and people die. You know, like
oh no, you would end up in like South America.
you could.
Yeah.
But depends on the current. You could end up in the Indies. We don't know.
You could end up in the ocean forever.
Did that happen?
I think so.
Like some boats sunk, but was it because they were just over sailing?
No.
They were like, okay, we've been sailing we're just gonna sink the ship. We obviously have made a wrong turn, you guys. Like we need to sink it.
They didn't know where they're going. They just probably had a piece of paper from Joe Schmo.
A compass.
No, they didn't have compasses then.
No, they had compasses, Alex.
No.
Columbus for sure had a compass.
No, they didn't have them yet.
I swear to the high heavens, compasses were invented by like Jesus's time. That's how people know how to go places. That's we can't have maps without a compass.
Chinese scientists may have developed navigational compasses as early as the 11th or 12th century.
Yeah.
Western Europeans soon followed at the end of the 12th century.
Oh, so
Yeah,
for sure.
but they weren't readily available.
Yeah, but they were for seamen. Seamen had to have a compass.
Yeah, a seaman would, if anybody
have
had
to
a
track.
compass, it'd be a seaman.
Yeah, if anyone.
But again, back to the compass.
Oh, wow. Actually, an early form of compass was invented in China in 271 CE.
What's a
Fuck a
CE? You kidding me? There's another point in time that we just don't know about?
Current era. Sorry, that's what people use instead of AD now.
Oh,
So
stop.
that it's not like Jesus referred to.
I thought we decided though that BC and AD didn't mean before Christ, which I had
Yeah,
thought.
it's Anno Domini, but Domini or something, and something else. I don't know what BC stands for.
Before Christ.
I thought, but I don't think. I thought my thoughts.
Yeah, it is. AD stands for Anno Domini, and BC stands for before Christ.
Could you imagine time just being based on you? They're like, everything that happened before Sarah, everything that happened after. Like, your ego must be insane.
But yeah, why did we need
They were like, okay, you
why
guys,
couldn't
this
it
is
just
Christ's
be
time.
like
couldn't it just
why
be?
why couldn't it just be like this is the year 1 and then this is the year 2, but
How long did Christ's time go? Like, are we measuring time? Like, when I say 1200s, is that 1200s just post Christ?
I think that's what the reference is.
I feel
Yeah.
like the last 3
kidding
episodes
me?
we've just been talking about the ages.
Yeah, we
That's all,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
What if it's like, what if we just do that now? Like everything that happened before Barack Obama was president,
and everything after.
BO.
That is how it feels in my lifetime. Before and after Barack. Feels like the eras have
He's
changed.
young.
I'm
He-
young.
He
young.
doesn't. He
Oh.
doesn't. He doesn't
Yeah.
have the span of knowledge we
Yeah.
have yet.
Yeah.
Our street smart.
Okay, yeah. What if ours was like,
Clinton.
no, like before
Bush.
Britney Spears was popping.
Yeah. No,
and then
you'd have
after
to, you'd have to do 07. You'd have to base it on the 07 shave. That would be.
7 shave.
That's true. Yeah.
You'd have to base it. That's before Britney and then post Britney.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, how do you know that it's 07? Just
Everyone.
off the top of your head.
Everyone knows that was 07.
No wonder she won pop culture.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty.
Where are we going here?
I just. Where do we go with anything that you bring up?
Well, I think my main point was, can you believe people walked across America? Can you believe it?
Wow, you just went back like 10 steps
I know.
to say the same thing that we've already said.
But like, did you because you don't watch Yellowstone.
I actually think it'd be very easy to walk across the
Oh
country.
my God. No,
People-
it would not.
People like literally like imagine being like, okay, family, we're gonna walk across country. There's a 90% chance everyone fucking dies.
But why? Just walk slowly.
It's not about the speed of walk. People are getting killed. Bone arrows. Bone arrows. Bone arrows.
I think it was mostly like disease. That
Well,
they got.
disease, scurvy.
I didn't know
Bone
there
arrows.
was sniper attacks
Of
waiting
course.
along the trail.
Have you never seen like movies or history books? People are killing left and right. People seem to not even care about their lives. They were just walking on.
the age of like death was like mostly 30 years old. Like no one lived past 30.
They seem to just.
No one even knew what saggy titties were back then.
They had no idea that balls sagged because they never made it there.
It's true.
But imagine that. Like, if my dad was like, "Get in the cart, we're going," I'd be like, "But Dad, there's a 90% chance I die."
Well, you wouldn't even know what 90% was. I didn't have statistics then.
Dad, there's a huge possibility that I'm about to die. I could get scurvy.
I don't think you know that though.
Yeah,
There's
you
no
gotta know.
news to tell you.
There's
like,
no news, but people knew.
family dies along trail.
That's a great point.
No one knew.
That's a great point.
But
That's a great
I want to
point.
go back to the ships because if you're in the ocean
Yeah.
and you're like north, okay?
The compass. I think your issue is
But like
compasses.
if you hold this compass this way, but then you hold it this way.
Always points north.
Aleena, they understand how to use a compass. You might not, but they know how.
No, but if they turn the compass right, they're not do they have to stand at the front of the ship when they do it?
I'm not
to
sure
know
about
where
where
to
they
go?
have to stand.
They still know which way is north, south, east, west, no matter what ship they are.
That's true because the
but-
places never change.
Yeah.
But what if they're facing slight right and then they go the wrong direction?
I think
No.
you can make slights on a boat. It
I
doesn't
don't.
seem.
No, they definitely can't make slides.
I think you could be like, we're gonna slightly shift the boat.
Okay, so what if someone like me
Yeah.
gives directions
Yeah,
to
well, you-
someone
you
else?
wouldn't be the navigator.
And okay, well, what if this probably happened? There was probably some terrible compass people back in the day.
They were thrown overboard.
Yeah.
No, and they said, "Hey, John, go sail. You'll get some paprika. Here's the way: north, south, east, west."
That's definitely not.
Okay.
It was not. You're gonna go north, south, east, and
what
west.
you do.
It wasn't like you're turning left at the corner, turning right onto
at the bend,
Figueroa.
turn right.
You're gonna see a really choppy wave out there. I want you to make a sharp right
Yeah, yeah.
chop.
When you see the
a
seal-
shark,
You've gone too far. You're in America.
and then I obviously, gave the wrong instructions, and they
Yeah.
get on the boat. They go north, south, west, east,
Yeah.
and they end up
uh-huh.
in the water.
Surprise.
Still. There's no land. Okay.
Then that person just dies. That's why they don't.
We don't even know about that happening. We don't even know that happened. It
No.
happened
That
for
never.
sure.
That never happened. That.
But we don't
exact
know
never
about
If
happened.
they
No.
never come back, we're just like they're dead.
I want to know about the story of the man who got the wrong directions on his
We'll
compass.
never know because he's dead.
But I want to know about it.
He can't even
There's
tell his
got to
story.
be a story like that somewhere.
I
that
think
we
every
haven't-
story is a story of a man who lost his way at sea. Because I don't know if anyone takes the exact right course.
So you think everyone is stuck at sea?
I think everyone just accidentally makes it to where they're trying to go.
Oh,
And they're
'cause
like-
it's just like land is such a big blob.
Yeah, they're like, well, I made it to a
Alright,
land.
well, I was supposed to go to New York, but I ended up in Florida. Close
So,
enough.
Yeah, exactly. I hit land eventually.
And then you walk across country.
Yes, to California. Or to another one.
But I think I could do that now.
I don't think you could.
No one would be attacking me along the
Oh,
route.
yeah.
I mean, they definitely could.
They could attack you. You could be attacked.
You're walking
Yeah.
cross country by yourself.
But it's not like a known thing. Like people are going to be walking across country.
You're right. It's way safer now to walk across country than it was then.
Sure.
You could do it without dying. 90%. I would even say it's like 95% chance death
Back then.
back then.
Yeah.
But
'Cause of
what
the
I mean is
snipers.
like everyone was just dying. Like they're just like they must have been like so over it that they're like, I don't even care.
Yeah.
Like I guess I'll just walk cross country.
Yeah, I have nothing else to live for.
I
I,
have nothing
don't have
else
any
to do.
spices.
I know. I heard the spices in CA were better than NY. Gotta get there. Speaking of that, it also made me think about how in this day and age, some people, haven't seen the beach.
Yeah.
That exists.
Yeah. We met someone like that. We took them to the beach for the first time.
We?
No.
Oh. Who? You and Alex?
No.
You and Alex met someone.
One of Noel's openers.
Yeah.
Oh, and you took him to
Comedians.
the beach.
And he lived somewhere in the middle of the US.
Iowa, I think.
And
He'd been like in his 20s, right? 20s or 30s?
He was, maybe
Yeah,
older.
30s.
And he said he'd never been to the beach, and we were in San Jose, and we took him, and he'd never seen
Did
the
he
ocean.
love it?
He loved
Was
it.
he overwhelmed?
Yeah, he just was soaking it all in.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like, what an experience.
You know what else?
What?
Some people haven't seen the sun.
I think everyone's seen the sun. That's too far.
Not
The people
in
that
its
haven't seen the
entirety.
What do you mean in its
Not in
entirety?
its full circle.
Are you saying you want more people to stare at the sun?
The border.
What border of the sun?
Never mind.
Everyone's
Back
seen
to
the
dissecting
sun.
the cat.
Yeah, I'm traumatized for you, honestly.
I wish it was a frog.
I know.
At this point, that's normal.
Everyone sees a dead frog.
Yeah.
No one should be poking at it.
Yeah,
Dead
layers
cat.
of skin of the cat. No, and it was a big cat. It was like full size.
Alex, speaking of cat, I saw a picture of your cat, and I was like, okay, that's an okay looking
Okay,
cat.
you know what else? Alex,
I'm down with that cat.
I'm down with that cat.
Alex calls his cat a kitty, which I feel
No.
like is so inappropriate.
I did that
Because you
to
think
make.
it's a...
Oh, last episode you were saying pussy, pussy, pussy.
I didn't. I classified it one time as a pussaliah. And
I saw a Dick's commercial yesterday watching football. I took a photo. I forgot
never
to
said
send
this
it.
to me. But they're everywhere, so keep your eyes
Dicks
peeled.
are everywhere.
I know. Keep your eyes peeled.
The kitty was to make you uncomfortable. I never
No.
call him kitty
No.
normally. I go maybe kitty, but I never say. I remember
Maybe
like, oh my
privately you
kitty.
do.
I just think that's so inappropriate. Like disgusting.
I didn't say oh my little kitten.
That's fine.
That's fun. No, that's not
Kitty?
fine.
Oh my god, that's just like you're talking about a vagina.
People are called kitty as a nickname.
That's also inappropriate.
I agree.
I don't.
That's like being like my nickname's pussy.
It's not the same.
It's exactly the same.
It's
Kitty,
close.
kitty and pussy? No way.
It's close. It's in the same wheelhouse.
It's
here, you
kitty
guys.
corner.
Kids call kitties kitties.
You've
They don't
heard
call
that,
them
right?
pussies.
Wait, what?
Kitty corner.
Of like your preschool class?
No, kitty corner means like next to.
Oh,
So you were
I don't-
saying
I don't
it
do
was
those type of-
adjacent, and I was
Yes.
making it.
I hear you. I hear you now, but those type of direction type of things are just, past me. I have something else I want to say.
About my cat or no?
Oh yeah, your cat. Yeah, he's cute. Yeah, but I'm really
You
not,
posted a cute picture of him. I was like, okay, I'm okay with that cat.
yeah, the upside down on the back.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was cute.
In
But
general,
then he
people are
said he was
against
my
cats.
kitty, so I was like, that's fucking sick.
You put that caption on it.
No. Aleena responded to it. I said something like, "Yeah."
Oh, I said, do you want my tree? And he was like, no, my kitty will tear it down.
tear
And
it
I was
down.
like, that's disgusting. Don't ever call him that again.
Okay, I have something important that I want to run past you.
Okay.
Can art not be pretentious? And I'm referencing this because Art Basel is happening right now in Miami.
Uh-huh.
There's no way to be present at that and not be a douche. There's no fucking way that you can go to that event
And not,
and look at art and be cool.
you mean just like, you could just be like, I like the way that one makes me feel, and then move on.
No, you can't, because you're there.
So you got to be like, ooh, the waves of that
No, that's what I'm saying.
remind me of a woman. And
like, can art just be non-pretentious?
yeah,
I don't think.
I think it can.
In what way? So you're
I
saying
think this picture's cool. Period.
a picture. So pictures are art. What is art?
Art is anything.
Exactly. I've had enough. I need to be very specific about what is art and what is not.
Your bun in your hair could be art.
No, that is laziness.
What is art? Painting?
Is it sculpting? Is it painting? Is it singing? Is it producing?
Oh, no. It's not performance. That's not art.
Performance art.
Okay, well, that's a performance art. Okay, we're talking about art.
But when you go and you see art and you're looking at art,
Art.
how can you look
It's
at
something
art?
that is framed, maybe.
Oh, so anything framed. But how can you classify a photographer and a painter?
A sculpture is sculpture art. So there you go.
That didn't clarify anything for me. Like, when you go and you're looking at art, how can you discuss art without being a little bitch?
I think it could. What do you mean?
Look at Art Basel. How can you go there?
How would you talk about it?
I'm not a douche lord, so I don't know how to discuss art.
Oh, that one's really red. I love the color, the hues.
I can't say hues. That's not in my wheelhouse. But like, I just don't understand. I can't see it and not think lame. Not that I don't love art. I just don't know how it's not douchebaggery. I would like to see art alone
Yeah.
and not around people who are telling me what art should be.
Oh, you don't want to hear anyone's opinions on it.
I don't know.
I think you need like a little button that says like happy or sad or like whatever.
What art is,
and then
but-
you just push the button and then you log what you feel. What if that's just it? You log what you feel when you look at a picture. What do you feel when you look at this?
Sad.
You do?
Yeah.
Use a different word.
Oh. Feel like a person is falling down a flight of stairs and like doesn't know which direction to go in life. And now they're spiraling.
Wow. You sound like a douche.
Exactly. It's impossible to discuss art without sounding pretentious. Maybe not douchebaggery.
Yeah.
But like
Art is a very pretentious thing.
I think so. But like
I think everything is pretentious.
is it?
Yeah. If you talk about anything with conviction, I think it could come across.
Not sports.
Yeah, that's super pretentious. Oh, Joe
You think sports can be
linebacker.
Yeah,
pretentious?
for sure.
Pretentious, but not in the same way that art can be pretentious.
No.
Well, like golf also. I feel like golf can be pretty pretentious.
Yeah.
Well, no, golf is exclusive.
That's pretentious. Just like art
Yeah.
is exclusive and pretentious.
Okay, I can see where you're going there. Is it AC on because I'm
No, it's
I'm
hot.
fucking dripping in
yeah,
here?
Yeah.
I don't know if I got to switch
Oh
my
yeah.
clothes.
I
took my
definitely
shirt off
had
because
the
it's hot.
heater
No,
on
no,
last
yours.
night.
I'd take my jacket off, but the pit sweat would be insane.
Yeah.
Let's blast it to 50.
Oh, it's 71.
Oh my God. It's like I'm in Miami. I'm at Art Basel.
I don't want the AC on.
Oh, that's why you said Art Basel.
Yes.
I was like, what the fuck are you like? What is the name you said?
I need it to be like blasting on my face, or at least have Alex like blow in my face. It's so
I'm cold already.
Oh my God. I've literally, like if you saw my back right now, it'd look like I took a dunk in the sea.
Wait, you'd be dripping in the front.
And the back. Both sides of me now. I'm just saying, like anytime I saw anyone do anything at Art Basel, I was like, oh, it's almost like embarrassing now. Like
But
it's like Coachella.
the same thing when people are like, my golf swing is 9 out of 10 and I got a new club.
Yeah, but
and
only
blah, blah, blah,
80-year-olds
blah.
do that. So it's like they're 80. You know, it's like they've been there. They had to wash their clothes without laundry. You know, like let them talk about their swing. And not only that, they can't probably swing at all. So
They had
you
to
let
wash
the
their
oldies
clothes without laundry.
you let the oldies have what they have. I'm just thinking like when I see Art Basel, I'm like, Oh, I'm more embarrassed. I'm more embarrassed about those kind of things. Like, can't we just look at art without having it be pretentious? I'm trying to find a way.
But they want to talk about what they made.
I agree. But how can we do that in a chiller way?
I don't
Can we go into someone's house and see it? Can we I don't know. Maybe if everyone's dressed in streetwear. It's all streetwear.
Don't you think it's cringe when people dress up in like football gear and go to the stadium and they're
Hell
like,
no. I'm doing that
your
next
mom
weekend.
sucks.
No, I love screaming your mom sucks.
I wouldn't say that's pretentious.
I'm
though.
like, suck it. I'm going to the Giants game next week. And I'm going to be there.
It's not
with my
pretentious,
gear.
but it's embarrassing. You could look at it the same way.
Everything's embarrassing, but
Like
nothing's
when
pretentious.
when people get so obsessed with like a football player, I'm like, they don't even know who you are, and you're wearing their number on your back, and you're talking and screaming about them like you know them. You don't fucking know them.
Okay, so let me explain this to you, because as someone who just got their first tree, maybe you don't understand tradition. But it's,
Art has tradition too.
I know, just pretentious tradition. There's no art that's not pretentious.
It's not pretentious.
In what way?
What do you mean in what way?
In what way is art not pretentious? Because every time you look
It's
at art,
beautiful.
it's expensive.
Sure, but some of it isn't. Alex got a $4 painting,
So
Is that art?
it was art. Yeah, it's nice.
and it's not pretentious at all.
But so like soccer is beautiful as well. You could say that that's pretty, and I would say that that's embarrassing. Wearing Messi's jersey, how's that embarrassing?
Well, I think like sports is more tradition. Like my dad liked this, then I like that. It's like passed down to the generation, and it's different players, but it's more of like a team sport.
But it could still be pretentious. Like golf or tennis, like Jonathan just swung his drive and he's looking beautiful.
I'm saying it's all relative. The shit's all the same.
Anything can be pretentious.
Anything can be pretentious. Oh my
Can
god,
you
live
spell
my life.
pretentious?
Hell no. You know I can't spell.
Try it.
We got PRE, we got 10 in there, we got TEN. Shus? No, that sounds like a TION situation. SION?
TION situation for pretentious?
Like shus? You know, like
yeah. But TION or TIO? Pretentious.
OUS.
There it is.
There you go.
Vowels, man. They
Spelling
get me
it
every
out.
time.
Consonant.
Damn it. I don't know what it is about it. I kept seeing stories and I was like, there's just the chill art. Where's the chill art? Where can I just like go see art that's chill?
Speaking of art, White Lotus, the last episode last night.
Yeah. That wasn't the last episode of the series.
No, but it's the second to last.
Wait, what? But last week we said there was 9 episodes. So we
No,
gave people
we had
and myself
discovered-
a
We
goal.
did.
So
We
yes.
did.
Yes.
So I'm so sorry, everyone, to the live audience as well, you
Yeah.
guys.
You over there. Sorry.
You up front.
Yeah. He's using the middle finger.
Oh, you know what is pretentious? I was watching.
No.
I was watching football last night instead of watching the White Lotus.
Okay, that pisses me off. You said you were tired,
I was exhausted.
but you were watching football.
Football's earlier than the White
The
Lotus.
game. Okay, White Lotus episode just came out. You didn't see it, but you said we can talk about it
Yeah.
because nothing really happened besides confirming some theories.
Okay.
Okay,
Big theory confirmed is
Uncle knows
Uncle
Greg.
Who the hell is Uncle?
Uncle.
The rich gay man that's funding everything.
Uncle. Why'd you call him Uncle?
Because
What's his name?
the uncle, the nephew
The uncle,
that they're
quote,
having
unquote,
sex with.
Sugar daddy.
Wow, that
He is uncle.
He is Uncle, but you could have said like gay man with a boat in a villa. And obviously he's not that motherfucker's uncle.
Is
He was
the
getting it
uncle
from
because
behind.
it's
No, he's-
because it's a whole thing that he isn't the uncle. Like everyone knows him as the uncle.
Yeah, but he's not the uncle.
You guys, I know he's not the uncle.
I know.
feel like you're being pretentious right now by
Yeah.
calling him the uncle. He seems like he'd be into art though. That guy fucking loves art.
Yeah, that house is really nice.
Anyways,
So you were saying
so the uncle knows Tweedledee's
Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge's
husband.
Yeah, there's a photo of them from like 20 years ago.
So he's the cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he rode across country.
I bet he wrote something.
But what's so interesting is she looks at the picture and then
She sees the picture.
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
she sees it in his room, and then she proceeds to have sex
Wait.
with the Sicilian man.
Wait. She sees the picture of them two.
Yes.
And then she has sex with a random Cecile.
Not a random Sicilian man.
So what kind of happens is, and spoilers, if you haven't seen episode 7,
So this is for me.
Six.
6,
Spoilers for
yeah,
me.
episode 6, no 7.
6. There's the 7th episode is the final.
Oh, fuck, thought we're getting 8. Okay, so Uncle Gaze with a boat
Days with the boat and the villa.
sets up this big party for her, and he says, I got you the hottest eye candy here. He's gonna be your guy for the night.
The hottest heterosexual in Palermo.
Yeah. And they do a bunch of blow together, and she's all dressed up, and then he goes
a bunch of blow together?
yeah,
She's like 45.
I know. And she's like, I haven't done this in a while, but they do a ton. And then he goes to have sex with her, and she's in the bedroom, and the guy, so she goes and picks up the picture, and she sees that it's Greg.
Yeah.
She just puts it back down. She turns around, and he's naked. There's a dick there. And then they go to have sex.
And they have it.
You
They have
assume so.
sex. Yeah.
You watch
But
it.
there's a clip.
A video camera in the room.
Yes. Because they're not trying to kill her.
They're trying to.
They're trying to have blackmail so that Greg can get a lot of her money.
I feel so bad for her.
I know.
She's like such like a lonely
I know.
so sad.
But she is
And-
annoying.
yeah.
Portia? That's the
Portia,
name
yeah.
of
People
the
hate
assistant?
Portia.
I
Yeah.
know.
People hate
why?
Portia. I
don't
never really.
hate
I
her.
didn't really hate her.
Maybe because of the way she dresses.
I think people don't like
Maybe,
that
but she's just like a young-
complaining about
working for her.
yeah, like, oh, you
guess,
have
but
such
it's
a hard
weird-
life. You're just at this beautiful hotel in Sicily you've done no work for
Yeah,
me. Like
yeah.
you've done no errands, like nothing.
Yeah, true. You all just hang out.
So
Yeah.
it is kind of a nice gig.
But
Yeah,
isn't the whole
definitely
White
nice.
Lotus thing like we're not supposed to love any of these characters? Like, what character are you like? I fucking love them. The grandpa makes me
No,
laugh.
I love a lot of the
Oh,
characters.
who do you love?
I love Coolidge.
Yeah.
Oh, you love Coolidge. Oh,
She's
okay.
so funny.
Yeah, but like I don't like
When she-
do I think she's funny? Yeah. Do I would I like her character? No.
Oh, like in real life.
Like in real life.
Oh.
Like I like these actors.
I love the first manager. First manager.
Oh,
I love.
I wouldn't
him.
want to hang out with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
He made me crazy.
Okay, so other things that happen. The manager,
Oh, well, we know she's into the ladies.
yes, she asks the girl at the front desk. She goes, "Hey, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Want to get a drink with me?" Which is so sad.
Oh my gosh.
And the girl's like, "Yeah, sure." She gets all like giddy. She's super excited. Then at the end of the night, the girl says, "I'm ready to go out when you are, but I also wanted to ask if you could move the guy at the front
Back
desk with me back to the beach club and move Rocco back here. I only asked because Rocco is actually my boyfriend. And we didn't want to tell anyone, but we also just got engaged. And we'll be really good. But if you could move him back, I'd really appreciate that."
Oh my God, what does she do?
She's just like, "I have a headache and I can't go out anymore."
Oh my God.
And then she goes to the bar and gets a drink. And Miss Piano Player, singer,
Oh, that also dabbles in the ladies.
yes, is like, "I want to give you." She discovers that she's never been with a woman.
Wait, who? The older woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, the manager.
She's into women, but she's never been with a
Well,
woman.
the options might be Slim and Sally.
Maybe.
She just seems like very uptight and like.
Yeah. So
Sicily.
they go to a suite together.
And?
I'm sure they do something.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Exciting for the elder lady.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
needs
but
some
after
attention.
all the shit she gave them, the whole about
yeah.
being at the
Yeah,
hotel and
yeah.
then she's
Yeah.
with them.
Well, that's because she's
Come
never
on.
done it. She's wound
Yeah,
too
she's
tight.
wound so tight.
So she was like, I don't like these strippers. I don't like these women of the night.
But the
flaunting this things
the
around.
grandpa is really funny.
The
I do
grandpa.
like him.
Yeah.
And so basically Albie, oh my God.
Wait, before we leave the front desk lady, can we just take a minute to say, who likes brooches? She she gave her like this nice brooch. I'd be like, oh,
yeah,
thanks.
yeah. No one wants a pin on their clothes.
Who was a brooch? Okay, what was the next part you wanted to say?
I want to say this tweet that I posted because it's so funny.
You tweeted?
No.
Oh.
Someone else's tweet.
Oh.
No one knows all the characters' names on White Lotus. They're simply Aubrey Plaza's husband, Theo James, Daphne, Grandpa, Dad, Incel Son, Blondie, Jennifer Coolidge, the manager, my girls or the hookers British guy.
That's 100% true. I don't know anyone's names.
It's
So who's your favorite character on the show then?
Coolidge.
Wow. Okay. You too?
For this season?
Yeah.
I think probably Coolidge. I'm going to think about it. You first.
So funny. And then she's sitting at breakfast with Portia, and she's basically like, Portia, get your act together. Your life is like a mess, and like you need to get your shit together. And also, I don't think the nephew is his nephew. She's like, oh my God, why? And she's like, I just have a hunch.
Why didn't she say she saw?
I know.
Porking?
Yeah, I saw them banging. She doesn't. And then so Portia goes away with him for the day.
Oh no.
And it's very clear he's trying to keep her out of the house all day.
Oh, for the party?
Yeah. So she's like, hey, we'll be back in time for the party. He's like, yeah. And then he just gets drunker and drunker and they never make it back. And he's like, I'll go get a hotel room. They go to the hotel room. She's really put off by him because she's like, we were supposed to go back to the party and now we're here at this hotel room.
Yeah.
Away from whatever. And she's starting to pick up on things. And then as he's super drunk, he basically kind of says, oh, my uncle got me out of a really bad place. Like I was in a really dark hole, really, really dark hole. And I'm just so thankful for him. And then he keeps referencing how he doesn't have a lot of money, the uncle, but that he's about to come into a lot of money. And then he's like, his family would have killed him. And she's like, but it's your family too, right? And he's like,
No, that would have killed him. I don't think he said his family would have killed him.
No, he mentioned something in reference to it being his family was going to do something to him. And she
was like, don't you have the same family?
Basically, the point is he gave away
it's his family's house. That's what they said. It's his family's house, not his house, right?
He said something and she was like, it's your family too, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, he just ignored it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So he gave away that that's not his uncle.
So she's getting tingles.
She's getting like ick vibes from him, I would say. I don't know if she's put it together, but it was definitely interesting. And then Lucia is playing some sort of scam on Albie.
Yeah.
You think that that's what she did in that episode? Was playing a scam?
I think she's scamming him.
Like
sweating.
Like that whole following incident was all planned by her?
I think it's all planned because basically that guy that bumps into her.
Yeah, I think that was planned too.
Yeah, he follows her on their trip with Albie. She goes on Albie's
like a day
family's trip to
to
go
their
meet
homecoming.
their family.
Wait. Oh.
Albie brings her as the translator. It's really awkward.
Dude, the dad is probably my least favorite character in the entire.
I know.
I love him just because he's from The Sopranos.
I love like he's sitting in the car and he like looks and he just sees Albie and the hooker in the back and he's like, oh. And then the grandpa's like, you're giving it away that you've been with her.
I love the grandpa.
The kiss me on the cheek and then the turn, like Albie's just mannerisms and everything around is just so uncomfortable.
I know.
It's so
Albie's so awkward.
It's so awful.
So anyway, the guy's following them around and she's like, I have to go with him. Like, don't worry, I don't want to ruin your day. And then like leaves. And I think it's
Drama queen.
I think it's all set up because she said to the other girl, like, no, I think I can work this with him.
Like I think she wants to come with him like to California.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I think
that was the vibe that I was getting in this episode.
What's gonna happen, but I think in the immediate she just wants money.
Yeah.
Or like she's gonna be like, oh, he wants $10,000 and then I'm free. And then she's just gonna keep that money.
Yeah.
But
so to circle back to our main conversation, who do you now think is dying?
I think there was a whole Aubrey Plaza Theo James storyline. I think Aubrey or Aubrey's husband.
But 3 people are dead.
You think one of those two is going to die?
I do.
Okay, so one of the couples.
I think that the piano player,
the girl piano
Hooker's
player?
going to die. Yeah.
Really? Why?
Things are going good for her. Her storyline is positive. Like I just feel like that would be like a twist, a turnaround. But I don't know. Like they showed so much of like them fight, like Aubrey Plaza's husband like fighting with Theo and stuff like that.
It's like too obvious.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be like too obvious for them to kill each other or something like that. I think maybe their friendship will break or something, and then like maybe one of them will kill, like maybe Theo will kill the hooker or something like that. I don't know.
I definitely think Daphne kills someone. To live,
which one's Daphne?
Daphne is the wife of Theo.
To
right?
live a double life that and have kids with your trainer.
Right. Oh,
highly
maybe she
like,
kills the prostitute.
Maybe.
But
Yeah,
I think she's capable of killing because
she keeps
to
pushing.
live a double life like that.
I'm really into her character.
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah.
I like her character, but I'm like, I think she has some great speeches, some
Yeah.
great one-liners, some really
no,
good
her-
dialogue. I'm like very
She
entertained by
plays
her.
it very, very well.
Yeah.
Did you see this on the episode with her showing you showed this on the last episode where she
Yes.
shows the kids.
Gangster.
Yeah. Like,
So cool.
But I'm like, if you have the capability to live a second life like that
Yeah.
and like be happy and like put on that you're just like leading this double life, like, oh, you got some deep dark secrets.
I know.
and she keeps saying like do something that makes you happy or whatever. So like clearly she's not really happy.
Yeah.
So like maybe she snaps or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because we know she's alive.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
Yeah. Anyway,
And
episode scene.